Hi everyone, welcome to the Graceful Skinny Vlogs. I've been asked by many to talk about my teacher planner and how I plan and how I do my planning. So let's get right in. As far as my teacher planner, which one I use, it's a House of Doolittle teacher's planner, not lesson planner, which is different. The lesson planner has pages that look like this. There's 8 subjects and the days go across Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Also, the subject lines are really small and the note line down at the bottom is pretty small. So if you're not big on needing the subject line to be big, or if you're not big on needing the note line to be big, then this could actually work as well. Or if you just have 8 subjects that you need to deal with. But that's the lesson planner, whereas I use the teacher planner. And yes, I have the lesson planner because I totally goofed and forgot which one I use on a daily basis. So this is how our week looks. And the teacher's planner, you've got a subject box, which is, these boxes are, the labels I use for these boxes are 1.5 inch by 1 inch labels. And I make them however you can make labels. I use Microsoft Publisher and made a page that was 1.5 inch by 1 inch for the page size, and made a page for each subject, and then had it print off 50 of those pages and use the print margins for the labels that I've got. That gave me a sheet for each subject. The daily labels, which are these, are 2 inches by 1 inch. And again, and this time I used Excel to do it, and I will show you how I made those in a little bit. And so as you can see, each subject has its own little box and its own little label where you can check off as you do things. Now, why I like the teacher planner over the lesson planner is specifically for this section right over here, which is for the week. So for in each subject, if something comes up in that subject, then I need to make a note of, say, we fall behind and we get sick and we don't get everything done for STEAM this week. I can flip to this week and I can write whatever we needed. Or if we don't get all of our math lessons done, I could say, and we don't get Friday's work done, I could say, go over here and write catch up, Inchimals 5, Horizons 5, Inchimals 3. And write that over here so that so that when we flip to this week, I know that I have to do this work along with this work. So, and just because they have it on these days doesn't mean that it has to be done on this day. Like, this is Wednesday's work and it doesn't have to be done Wednesday. If something pops up for Wednesday, we can do the Home Art Studio on Friday or Monday or whatever. It's just a matter of when we have things scheduled for that week. And I like to have it planned out for a daily thing from a general idea and general pace. And because things don't crop up quite and I like to have some structure to my planning. So that's how I do that. The way I start and get to the point where I do have it broken down by day is I start an Excel document where I just break things down by subject and what needs to accomplish for that lesson. So as you can see here, we've got language arts and we've got all the things I'm using for language arts, along with how much it needs to be accomplished for a week for those subjects. And then we've got the same thing with Inchimal, or with the math, science. So each subject gets its own box. And then once I got that, I can print that off and then go into my other Excel document, which is the daily lesson plans. And each subject has its own sheet. And I will caution you, when you go to print a document like this that has different sheets on it, for those who are not familiar with Excel, you must set the print standards setting, the page settings for the printer for each sheet needs to get adjusted for the print settings. So the important thing in here, and these are the labels that I use for the daily labels. And for those labels, these are the measurements you need. Cell height and cell width here. So cell height 99 pixels, cell width 180 pixels. This is what you need to get a 2-inch, but guarantee that when you that it will print, your cells will print 2 inches by 1 inch. And then this was the margins for my labels. And so the way you make sure that you have that cell height is, you see this little arrow up here, you click that, so it selects the whole document, and then you highlight this and go, oh, this is 182, so I'm going to make it 180. So now it's been fixed, and so you do that for both that and that. And so now it's where it needs to be. I would do this first thing. I then color sections A through E, even though the 2-inch by 1-inch labels come in sheets of 4 across. I like to do A through E because that means that we've now got this is row 1 is week 1. So A is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then it really helps make planning super easy. On things that are repetitive, you just copy and paste and then change the page number. For some things, I just copied and pasted. I would do the boxes last. They did kind of become a pain. Also, if you want to copy and paste, or if you want to change a box and you need to copy and paste it to the rest of the row, remove the box from the cell, select the cell, copy the cell, and then you're free to paste for wherever you need. If you try to copy it with the little shape in there, the shape will duplicate on all of the other cells. I ended up spending an extra hour or two fighting cells and fighting the boxes where to get things where they needed to be. And as you can kind of see, let me find the spot. Oh, I must have fixed it on here. When I went to go print the labels, there were a couple spots where there were extra boxes and covering up the words and such. It's not a huge deal, but if you're trying to make things look pretty, that's what it is. So I like to have things color-coded, so that's the way I did it. And so once you got that done, you just print that according to your standards, and then you slap your labels in your thing. And like I said, when I do my labels, I only do my sticker labels to my first break. And we try to average about 6 weeks per break. The first, due to the way the calendar hits and what our personal needs, our first span of weeks is for 8 weeks, and then we'll have a break. The reason why I only label to the next break is because things crop up in life, things pace differently. I can't know now what this time next year is going to look like. And so I have it at the ready, and we will put it in as we need it, but I can tweak and adjust as I need. So that's how I do my planner. I hope this really helps. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer. Be sure to like and subscribe by turning on and click the bell notification icon to make sure that you get alerted when I post videos, and follow along with our homeschool journey this year. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.